would say this, when we first started the case a few years ago in the High Court, we were confident. We were confident, especially on the ultra vires point. We lost in the High Court. We won in the Court of Appeal, and but in the end, as you know, there was a majority decision, 3-2. So at least two of the judges felt that Rule 10 was indeed ultra vires. We haven't read the grounds yet, so we don't know why. We fought a good fight. I think that's the only way we can say. But we accept the judgment. That is the judgment of the federal court. So it appears now that the law of the land is that a non-Muslim cannot be a Sharia lawyer. That's the position.
In Wilayah Persekutuan, right?
In Wilayah, but the way it goes that because this legislation appears to be common around the nation, right? Subject to reading every piece of legislation in every state, one would think that it would be applicable to all states. Especially, we lost the constitutionality issue 5-0. So that was unanimous. But the ultra vires issue, but interestingly, I would say this. In the end, there have been 1 High Court judge, 3 Court of Appeal judges, 5 Federal Court judges who have heard this case, right? If you calculate all in all,
9.
there are 9, right? 5 out of the 9 felt that the Rule 10 was ultra vires. But in the end, of course, what matters is the judgment of the federal court in the end.
So for now, you will say it's applicable to all states, huh?
It looks like. I mean, we'll have to search and check every piece of legislation, like I said. So I'm not aware of all the rules, but one would think, subject to checking, that it would probably apply to all states.
What's the next step for your client? Maybe she can get a review of the...
No, I have to take instructions, but I think that there's no next step. It appears that this is the final step of this journey. But it was a fun journey. It was an interesting journey because constitutional law is always something that you have to push. You have to push. And don't forget, we had 2 dissenting judgments, right? You will find that as life goes by, even in Malaysia and in other countries, one day maybe the dissent becomes the law. But that's something that we'll have to wait and see. But for current purposes, no go. No go. It's over in this respect for my client. She would be very disappointed. But then again, she would respect the decision of this court.